Yeah, there we go. If I can press the correct buttons.
I assume you didn't ask questions because you're third team. So.
All
right. Now we're gonna stop talking about that because.
Yes. Yeah, we are indeed live. So whatever pre-show conversation you guys were having, probably not.
Yeah, let's not violate TLS so soon.
Not.
Probably not. You know, if I know anything about Sage's pre-show. Anyways, hey everyone. Welcome to the last Saloon standing. My regular host qUAZ. Joined with me tonight is Ted. Ted, how are you doing?
Depressed because I don't have anything meaningful to talk about this week. But you know
what? It's semifinals. Like that's hype in season 10.
Yeah, but it would be a lot more. It's season 11.
I can definitely do math. I swear.
It says right on the side of the screen.
You know what? You have a point. It does indeed say right on the side of the screen. That implies I'm an educated person. And then joined with us tonight is our other co-host, Sage. Sage, how are you doing tonight, buddy?
Oh, buddy, I'm feeling great. I got a little bit of a pregame going on. I'm down for the drinking game tonight. I've got 3 beers to go through, and considering the drinking game, that probably won't be enough.
Probably not. But, I mean, to be fair, like half the rules don't even apply right now.
Yeah. And then after that, we have our special guest this week, AgentPWE. How are you doing today, buddy?
You're right.
I'm a lot better now that I can actually understand what Sage is saying.
Yeah,
my ears aren't bleeding anymore, so that's good.
Sorry about that. Yeah,
No.
When the call started, I was at a friend's house, and I was like, all right, gotta go, guys. Sorry, bye. And just picked up and left.
He was basically talking to us through his car, so...
Yeah, I was in my car talking to them, trying to do the sound check. Off the Bluetooth my car on the way home. So, Scuff Saloon standing, this is all par for the course.
Yeah.
I'm just bringing a new standard of lows every week.
You know what? If we can find a new standard of low that we have not been able to find yet, I would be impressed.
Yeah.
Like, the fact Dante still lets us do this show amazes me.
Honestly, so.
I don't know, we have fun with it, man. I think people appreciate that. And if you're coming on to watch us tonight, I appreciate you from the deepest depths of my heart. You have my appreciation. We love our viewers. I just want to let you all know that I love all of you.
Alright.
So, shall we get into it?
Yeah.
Let's talk about our week 9 in review. So, I got this in alphabetical order.
Oh, he's going in
God
order?
damn it.
So we got
who's first?
ATL versus the Cult.
That's terrible.
That's so far down.
Hey, well, I guess we take a drink.
Alright, well that's y'all's team, so you go ahead.
Yeah, Ted, talk us through this one because I'm just gonna sit here and hang my head in shame.
Alright, so we had Colt needed points this week in the playoffs. You know, they were coming into this week in 6th, right in the playoff hunt. Or no, sorry, in 5th actually. But yeah, Frost Champ gets swept by Blue Spartan, 9 Eyeballs gets swept by Ramsey. Boozosaurus goes down 1-3 to Alien Santa. Big Ted picks up the 1-3-2 over Shunsui, and qUAZ goes down 2-3 to Force of Will.
So, I wasn't paying attention to y'all last week at all. And I gotta say, you guys really dropped the ball last week.
Hey,
we're
listen,
just trying to make playoffs.
Listen, Sage,
we figured a different team could get in instead of it always being us, right?
Well, listen, I did what I could.
ATL did their job very well of gatekeeping you guys.
They did.
Except they were on the other side of the gate and kept you with them on that side.
I mean, that's typically how gatekeepers work, isn't it? Have you ever been on that subreddit? r/gatekeeper?
I have not.
It's a really sad subreddit.
Now I might need to check it out.
Alright, so I suppose that's probably enough for this matchup.
I don't think there's much to say.
No, just neither of these two teams are in playoffs now.
Yeah, I mean, neither are in playoffs, but like it is kind of surprising. The Colt was having a pretty spectacular season, honestly. Like, they were 4-5. They could have been 5-4. This is all kind of surprising. I mean, yeah, Blue Spartan taking the last champ was kind of expected, but I did expect Nine Eyebrows to probably take it over OMZ and Alien Santa, like my man. But he was having such a poor season up until that point. Like I really expected Booze to take it over Alien. That really sucks. Ted, that was very predictable. But I honestly, qUAZ, I thought you would take it over Force. You were having a spectacular season too. Like I don't understand how a lot of this happened. You guys,
it's easy.
I really hope that y'all don't do the same thing next season. I hope y'all do a lot better next season. For one, I think y'all are better than this. Okay, and
so
like
Ted, should we talk about this?
Talk about what?
This 3-season cycle that we figured out.
Oh yeah, So we figured out that the Colt is on a 3-season cycle. We make semifinals and lose the first season, miss playoffs the second season, and then win the championship the third season.
So what season is this?
This is season 5, Colt. So this is the second rotation.
Yeah, so this is missed the playoff season. And it's literally worked out perfectly so far that cycle happened.
I think you guys need to break the cycle, okay?
No, I think winning a championship next season is fine. I think it's a fun way to continue the cycle.
Yeah, I mean, win the championship and then do it again. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
That's what we were trying for, man.
I challenge you. I challenge you to break the cycle by winning it 2 times in a row.
But then Donde and his crew just laid the beat down on us in the semis. Actually, I think it was a pretty close matchup, if I remember correctly.
It came down to game 5 and match 5.
Yeah.
And I don't want to talk anymore about that.
Anyways,
okay, so who's second?
Dab Legend and DSM5.
All right, that's my team. I get to go now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Dab Legend versus DSM5. For one, I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention last week. I think nobody really was on our team, especially when you look at the point totals. Like, we just sort of tuned out. Icicles versus Based Inc. Icicles, I think that was the first match of the week. Again, Icicles led us with a sweep, which is par for the course. Icicles he completely kicks ass. And then we have Starlax versus Itachi, and I mean, I think Starlax brought memes, so like as overrated as Itachi is, it was probably always going to go in his favor. And we have Yellow Dart versus Sanguine, and Yellow Dart brought his A game. He just wants to try hard every week, and that's fine. He needs to not let his guard down because he's probably the weakest player on the team, and he brought it last weekend and beat up on Sanguine. And then Hockey Boys versus Super Murloc. Hockey Boys, we saw on stream, he brought 4 Mechathune decks, and Super Murloc brought some pretty janky stuff as well. And it could have gone either way. And Super Murloc ended up getting pretty, not pretty lucky, but just a tiny bit more lucky than Hockey did.
So,
in that
game 5. Let's talk about this one real quick, because it's you and I who was casting this, Sage.
Yeah.
Game 5. It was the Mechathune Warlock Mirror.
Yes.
And names are eluding me right now. Super Murloc drew all of his cycle
Yes.
before Hockey Boys did. Hockey Boys had his quest completed first off of one bait cycle, but he was never able to just finish off the cycle base in order to be able to pull off the
Hockey
combo.
Boys was basically a whole turn behind Super Murloc by the time that Super Murloc won, because he didn't quite get the same cycle, the draw consistency that Super Murloc did, unfortunately.
Right now, a really good thing to go see is the VOD of that match. That's up on our YouTube.
And
it's time-stamped.
It is.
Thank you, Saku, my man.
Yeah. Base God
Saku's
Saku.
everybody's man.
Anyways.
Okay, so game in the 5 seed, myself versus Quirky Turtle. I did try. I believe I brought serious decks. I don't remember exactly how it went. I know I lost, but it was all just a blur. Last week was just really, really, really hectic for me. And so I don't really remember exactly how it went, honestly. I wish I could give you guys more information, but honestly, I think I know more about Hockey Boys match than I do even about my own, because of how, like, just crazy last week was for me. But, yeah.
I'd like to point out Starlax and Yellow Dart are doing the old switcheroo again.
Yeah, actually, this is something that I pointed out when we were in our team meeting last night, that I was like, how the hell has Hockey dropped so much PR, right? And, there's a point where Hockey was, like, in the 3 or 2 seed. I think he almost entered the 2, and now he's 100 PR under Yellow Dart. And, this I was just like, how are you so far below him? And it's just because Hockey's been losing the past couple weeks, and apparently Hockey has been bringing meme decks for the past 3 weeks, and I didn't realize this. Like he knew we were locked in so hard that he just like threw the past 3 weeks.
What's that
Tactical
called? PR
PR
management?
As Romlex here saying in chat, PR management.
Yeah, so that's why Hockey has his record the way it is right now. I tried for MVP and I just let it slip through my fingers. Hockey, this is all just a strategic choice on his part.
It's okay, Sage. I know you tried to overthrow my BGH, but
I did. I tried to give it to Quirky. I don't know that I succeeded.
You
there.
did not.
You did not.
Damn it. God damn it. I think she deserves it more than you do.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Well, qUAZ is going to go cry in the corner now as we move on to the next match.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our next
Well, we
match.
made it to playoffs, and you guys didn't, so that's saying something.
Wow.
Sorry. I'm just going to be like that all night. All right, I'll be here all week, people.
Ted just left.
I feel like that would have good comedic effect.
Anyways, our next matchup is Nozdormu versus Tan Pam Surf Slam.
I feel like there's really not a lot to talk about here.
What are you talking about? This was an exciting matchup of the number 3 seed and the 10th seed.
2 seed, actually.
Oh, it was the number 2 seed.
No, 3. No, you're right, 3, because Burnators beats them in the...
Yeah.
Wait. No, hold on.
Going into the week, I believe Nozdormu was the 3 seed.
No, 2 seed. Yeah, going in they were the 3 seed, but... Yeah, put... 4 out of the 5 were sweeps.
Yeah.
You were so far out of, like, the correct order. I hate you so much, qUAZ.
Take a drink.
Well, yeah, like, I don't know how much time I've got left on Saloon. I just gotta bug you as much as I can.
Yeah, I can tell You're really triggering me right now.
The way you said that made it sound like you were dying.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm dying to make playoffs, you know? Anyways, we got
Then maybe you
Trippy
should
Toad
won last
sweeping
week.
Lefty 2-1-1-1. Donde sweeping Dirty Mike. Anvil barely squeaking it out over Kel 3-2. You know what? Good for Kel for keeping that competitive.
Yeah.
Two-Star Mako getting swept by Osmonaut. And Saku getting sweeping It's Me Mike V. You know what? Good for Saku. He really pulled it around in this last half of the season.
He did. What did he go from 0-4 to 5-4?
Yes, he did.
You know,
Damn.
Ron Mexico apparently casted that match between Saku and It's Me Mike V, and he told me that It's Me Mike V, who I'm facing in pro this week, was really, really, really driving him insane because he kept Ron would go through like 3 different plays that were all good, right? Like all good plays, and then It's Me Mike V would pick a play that he hadn't even considered that was just so bad that he hadn't even considered it, and he was just like, why? Why?
Are you saying Mike V is a bad player?
I think Ron said that. I didn't watch the VOD.
Why is all Ron out?
Oh,
I
it was
guess-
Me Mike V versus the Thund was the matchup he casted.
Oh, okay. Did Ron just clarify that in chat?
Yes. But also, this sounds like rumors and hearsay. Yeah, Sage. Stirring up drama.
It was on the VOD, okay? You can go watch it and see what Ron was what Ron was talking about.
Actually, looking at this lineup, I bet you Saku swept with Hunter.
You know, that seems very likely. Hunter is so damn good right now.
It really
Yeah.
is.
I'm not sure Hunter is beating Paladin that much, but maybe if Hisaku's as good as you say or
Or-
Mike is as bad, then
I
perhaps.
don't know. Mike beat me, so
Does that
I
mean
guess that
much?
makes Saku better than Ron.
Okay, so
the
I
transitive
no.
properties?
Okay, here's how this list goes. Okay, I beat Sage.
Right,
Mhm.
Mike V beat Sage.
Yeah.
right,
Sage beat Saku,
right.
but Saku beat both It's Me, Mike V, and myself.
So it's like rock paper scissors, son.
Exactly.
So by the transitive property, Saku is better than Ron.
Yes.
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 Confirmed.
Actually, can we talk about how Saku has put the team on his back in the back half of the season here?
He really has.
Like, go Saku.
They would not have made playoffs if it wasn't for Saku.
No.
But like, actually, like Donde's not doing well. The playoff point totals were so tight that like going into the last week it was what 6 points between second and sixth
I think it was 5.
or 5 points. Yeah, like Saku out here putting work to push that team into playoffs because Donde, finished 3-6.
You're really just trying to rub the salt in the wind of Grande, aren't you?
You know what? Compared to the season he had like last season, where he was like in All-Star or he was like MVP talks.
You're not wrong.
All right, let's move on to the next matchup of Team No Pros here versus Team Manoyo team. Hey, Agent,
All
you
right,
want to
where the
lead us
hell
through
are
this
we
one?
now?
I think I can.
All right.
So
This is your team, Agent. You do it.
in the one, there's Agent PWE.
I think. Were you about
Whoever
to
that
say
is.
Pee-wee?
Nope. Against
Aw.
Ducharmo. And Agent PWE was 7-1 going into this. He lost 1-3. Tactically, I may add. Definitely a tactical loss
Okay.
to Ducharmo.
PLN.
Yeah, we're gonna move on to the next one. That was basically he lost. He got swept by Quest Hunter, essentially, is what happened.
Strat leaks.
And then Skittles I think he was the second match, and I don't know really what happened, but he won 3-0. So we take those. Disco, we were looking at the classes distributions, and we had basically determined before we played that he had lost. So we decided he would try to win, but we wanted the 2-3 loss, and we took the 2-3 loss. So Dano chose good classes against Disco, and not much he could do about it. Pasca pulling his record up a little bit, swept Matatarms. That was like on Monday, I want to say, like the first day of the week. And then Electabuzz pulled the 2-3 against Jim, which meant that I needed to win one game to solidify our 1-point win over a Noil team to get the 3 points for winning, to beat Teen Hearth Legends by 1 to take the 4 seed.
You did it, man.
Yeah.
We did.
Pee-wee, I just want to give you my deepest respect and props. You guys fucking did it, man. Is this your first season in the league? I forget.
This is the second season.
In the series.
Right.
Series.
Well, I don't really know you that well, and so like you just seem like a rookie to me. And I just gotta say, man, my rookie season, I took playoffs, and I took the whole league by the whole thing by storm, and that is what it seems like you're doing to me. And I hope you guys really go far. I hope that we knock you out this week, but if we don't, then you guys better fucking take it.
Oh, we're taking it all right. It's basically we just need Pasca. Pasca's just gonna step it up this week. He's toggling this week, and so yeah, he's not losing.
Putting the wall hats on.
Yeah.
Spinbot, the whole 9 yards.
You know, Brewski used to say this. HSA didn't stand for Hearthstone Academy. It stood for Hardcore Sage Activate, and I'm giving that to you this week. All right, I'm giving it to your boy Electabuzz. If he thought I brought it hard last time we faced, then he's gonna see a whole new me.
I really hope you get swept.
One thing I'd like to point out in this silliness. There's one person that brought Shaman. Why would you do that? You might ask. That seems like a 40% win rate class, not even.
Management.
Yeah, and he lost, so it makes sense.
He really doesn't like Priest, and so he brings Shaman to counter Priest. But then last second he bans Priest anyways.
Why did he do that? I wonder.
Because he really doesn't like Priest.
So then he has to bring a Shaman deck that's not Highlander. So he picks Murloc Shaman last second and gets absolutely annihilated because Murloc Shaman sucks.
But hey, you know what?
Well, it sounds like he should have stayed the course, is what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, if you're bringing Shaman to counter Priest, don't ban Priest.
In like 10 days, though, Shaman's going to be good again.
Why? Because they're getting one minion.
No, it won't.
One attack
Because
added to one
Sledgehammer's
minion.
getting one attack.
Yep. Yeah, that's exactly why.
I don't believe you.
You were so full of it. You need to shut your mouth, qUAZ, and let the pros speak.
The buff Murloc Shaman needs is one more attack on the Sludge Slurper.
Yeah.
I would have won if
just
Sludge
the one.
Slurper had one more attack. I lost by 1 HP because Sludge Slurper only got one. It's not true at all, though. But I could say it is, and no one would know.
You know what? Maybe they're doing that to put Sludge Slurper into Battlegrounds.
No.
Yes, I would like Ethereal Lackey in Battlegrounds.
Anyways, moving on to everyone else's thoughts on this.
Okay, so I have some thoughts.
Yeah.
The Disco versus Dano match, where, like, why do y'all keep banning Priest? I don't understand.
This is like the one matchup where like everyone bans Priest.
We see a lot of red, and so we ban the Priest.
That's fair.
That is fair. Although Dano also banned your Priest, and that allowed him to take it 2-3, I guess. But if he banned the priest, he left the hunter up, and that just I don't know. I mean, like with his mage and warrior, just I don't. That seems like he was looking for an uphill battle there, and
The paladin works in mysterious ways, man.
It's the paladin.
That was
the
a
mech
very-
paladin.
yeah.
I'm guessing the mech paladin.
He really like that. That seemed like it must have been a really tough match. I would have liked to have seen that on stream. That seems like it probably was really intense. But also the Jim Philos taking it 3-2 over AgentPWE. My boy Jim. Oh my God, I believed in him. I called this one. I said Jim is going to take it. He's going to take it over AgentPWE, and yeah, he got there. I believe in Jim. I wish he had made it to playoffs because I would love to just keep rooting for him every week.
Ted, any thoughts
All
on
right, we can go ahead
the
and
No
move
Pros
on.
here versus Team Anoyo team?
No, I mean, obviously a big win for them.
Yeah.
And yeah, it came down to the last second. But yeah, good stuff.
I get to go back to the 2 seed where I belong.
As long as I'm in the 5, I'm fine.
So the next matchup we're going to talk about is the matchup I'm sure we all were waiting for. Would
What's
be
that?
the Teen Hearth Legends versus the Burninators.
This is so close.
What a
This
match.
is so unbelievably close.
It is incredibly close matchup, indeed.
And the Teen Hearth Legends didn't make playoffs, right?
Correct.
Nope. They finished up at one point.
This is what I was saying, that it could be super close and they still make it, but they missed it by 1 point. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they lost, and that is just incredible. All right.
So-
who's taking this one? Ted? qUAZ?
Yeah, Ted. Have at it.
Alright, so 1 seed, we see Raw Mexico barely fought obviously 2-3. 2 seed, Little
Yeah, that was on
Hearthy.
stream, by the way.
Little Hearthy barely beats Catman 3-2. Shiny Pants barely beats Liquid Ox 3-2. Medusa's beats Chewbacca 3-1. And Copper Talon sweeps Silver 3-0.
You know, good for Top Copper. There's a lot of 5-4
Fives.
5 seeds, yeah. Because that's Copper Talon, Saku, Sadra sits in 3. Oh, and myself. So that's 3 out of the 10. That's not as high as I thought it was. Never mind.
If I don't make All-Stars, I'm going to be so mad.
You'll make it.
There's no way. No way that I miss All-Stars.
I mean, like, you still just have the top win rate for 5 seeds.
Okay, so back to the matchup. Burninators versus Teen Hearth Legends.
Yeah.
Thoughts on this matchup, guys?
Poor Diamond and Diamond teams. Like, the dude has a curse
think
about
I
him with
won.
being a captain.
What is that?
That's what, 3 seasons in a row now that as a captain, he is, like, his team have been in playoff positions and have missed out of playoffs.
And it's,
By how many
and
points?
By, like,
Probably
1.
Less than 3.
Damn.
Yeah.
They really wait, was that them that subbed in
Yes, it
Bitbeaker?
was. Chewbacca. Right?
They really shouldn't. I thought that was No Pros Here that subbed in Bitbeaker for Disco.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they did for 1 week.
How did you sub in Bitbeaker and still make playoffs?
Wow.
That's a wonderful question. I don't know.
It's almost like Bitbeaker's a Hall of Fame player who got
Captain,
swept.
not a player.
He
Oh, he's
tried his
a Hall of
best.
Fame.
He tried his best. He put in a lot of effort, but
He did, but he's so bad. He's washed up. He's the definitive washed up captain.
Damn.
he won his match in Legacy off a DQ win for us for our Legacy team. So that was pretty good.
You're really not helping Bitbicker's case here.
No, you're not.
Hey, I'm just telling the facts.
Man, he really squeaked that one out.
You know, it got to be 14 minutes and 58 seconds. We just weren't quite sure if he was going to get that DQ win or not.
God. Okay, so the Raw Mexico versus Aviously matchup was on stream, and that was a really intense matchup. You should all go check that out. It was very excellently played. The Burninator's are in playoffs, so if you're scouting out Raw Mexico, you should probably check it out. Because they had to bring serious stuff. They needed to make playoffs. Lore Herthy versus Catman. I want to say this was always going to Lore Herthy.
Yeah, Lil Harthy's been killing it.
So super excellent, and
I mean, I don't know. They were about 6-2 going into that week.
but Lore Herthy, yeah, it looked like it was. I would have loved to have seen that one on stream as well, because that was a pretty intense matchup as well.
I do have an
Shiny
opinion
Pants.
on that one, actually.
Go ahead.
Anyone who's voting for All-Stars in the 2 seed, if for some reason you're not picking Lil Harthy and I, if you're picking between him and I won the head-to-head, so I'm basically just him but better. Him or her, I guess I don't know. Them, but better. But obviously you should pick both of us.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah, it
continue
should be Lil Herthy and Pee-wee. Anyways, Shiny Pants and Liquid Ox. This looked like it should have gone to Liquid Ox. He is so spectacular of a player, and Shiny Pants, as good as he is, it looked like he probably shouldn't have won this one, but he did. He really pulled out all the stops, and it looked like it was also a very intensely fought matchup. Outside of those first top 3 that all looked like they were really intense, the rest were just kind of blowouts. Medusas and Chewbacca. I just faced Chewbacca yesterday in Legacy, and if he played in Hero anything like he did in Legacy, then I understand how he lost.
Wow.
Copper Talon, obviously, since he swept, he didn't tilt. If he tilts, then that just throws him off. And yeah, so that's how he managed to win that one. I think is he just got a good lead and didn't tilt and just kept with it. So that's what I think happened there.
That's fair. Anyone else have any thoughts on this matchup?
No.
All right, that's all of the matches for the week then.
That's all of it?
That is.
Yeah,
We don't have any more.
No more.
Well,
Come on, we gotta pad the time somehow. Come on, let's find something.
What? No, we still have to preview next week's matches.
Yeah.
And that's gonna take enough time on its own. We are the kings of impromptu, but making it seem real, you know?
Right.
That's all I was told when I was told I could join.
Yeah.
Impromptu, but make it seem real.
Yellow Dart was like, "How about them show notes?" And we were like, "Okay."
These are our show notes.
Crickets.
Yeah. So, for the matchup seedings, we have Dad Legend in the 1 seed versus Team No Pros here in the 4 seed. And the 3
Weren't
versus
you guys
the 2 matchup.
second for a while? How did y'all end up in the 4?
I'm not sure how we were in the second, but we were. Then we lost to Dad Legend. I think we were still in the second after that.
And then it kind of went
y'all
downhill.
were second
and then
for
we
a long
lost
time.
again. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm guessing our losses, we just got crushed, and everyone else, when they lost, they did not get crushed. I don't really remember when they lost.
Viewers, I would like you to take note, viewers. That's how intensely fought playoff race was this season in Hero. All right, if y'all show up next season and get us more teams, so we can have two separate conferences, then we'll have one conference with Dad Legend and just have it, be them plus everybody else, and then another conference where it's just really intense. Yeah, that's how it's going to be next season.
God, I really hope you guys lose this week.
You gotta deflate those egos a bit.
I just want Sage to shut up.
I'm just like we lose and I come in next week like, all right guys, let's just get this done and get out of here.
No, especially because next week we're hopefully gonna have the captains of both teams in. It's traditionally how the championship one goes.
The championship isn't this week.
It's next week.
No, next week. I think qUAZ just said. No,
okay.
Although we are only at 8 captain responses for a hero, so
for next season, yeah. So
yeah.
Please respond.
Wow, nobody cares about hero. This sucks.
Oh yeah, then we got the 3 and the 2 seeds matchup, which is the Burninators versus Nozdormu.
That looks like it's going to be a really interesting matchup.
Yeah, let's talk about that matchup first, because no one cares about the other one.
Okay.
That's true. That's true.
the other one's obviously going to be Dad Legends. So.
No. We'll discuss that later. We'll discuss
that one in a minute. Alright, so Nozdormu versus the Burninators. We got Trippy Toad versus Ron Mexico. Both sits in 3. Dondi taking on Lil Harthy in the 2. Anful versus Shiny Pants. 2-star Mako versus Medusas. And Saku versus Silver T-Fox Demon.
Can I hear this fucking insect in my background?
No.
Okay, good. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh my god.
Alright, so I guess I'll go first because I just said the matchup.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. I'm going to give it to Ron Mexico. I think the length of time Ron Mexico's been in THL for kind of brings the advantage over Trippy Toad. So just kind of that experience matters sort of thing. I think Donde comes and smacks Lil Harthy. Again.
Really?
I believe last time they played, Donde smacked Lil Harthy up. So... And then I think Shiny Pants, coming off a big win against Liquid Ox, I think he'll beat Anful. Medusas, yeah, we'll go Medusas, being 2-star Mako. And Silver T-Fox redeems himself and beats Saku. So is that's 4-1 Burninators?
Yeah, it's bold.
That is bold. You are right, it is bold. But you know what? Let's take it. Alright, AgentPWE, what's your thoughts on this matchup?
Alright, so... Looking at both these teams, I want to say we lost to Nozdormu, who are on their comeback. And the Burninators, we may have also lost to. It was probably pretty close. But with Ron Mexico and Trippy Toad, I definitely give it to Ron. I mean, I don't know much about Trippy. I played him when I was in the 1 seed for like a hot minute. I don't know. I have a feeling that was not an accurate display of how good he was, but I still have to give it to Ron. Lil Harthy's 7-2, and Donde's 3-6, so I give it to Lil Harthy, just off numbers. And then Anfall beats Shiny Pants. Mako beats Medusa. No, I take that back. Medusas beats Mako, and Saku beats T-Fox.
Okay.
Because Saku's on the 5-win streak. I don't think T-Fox can stop a man on a 5-win streak. So that makes it 3-2 for the Burninators.
Alright. Sage, what are your thoughts on this matchup?
Alright, I'm glad you asked. Okay, so we have, I want to say Ron Mexico taking it over Trippy. I got to root for my boy Ron. He's just so good. I know, by the transitive property, that makes me better than Trippy if he wins. But I'll take that honor. In the 2, we've got Lil Harthy versus Donde, and Donde has just been having a pretty shitty season. I think Donde is gonna give Harthy the fight of his life because it's down to it, man. If you are out now, you're out for good. And everybody's going for it. But I think Lil Harthy is just the better player right now. And so Lorthi's going to take it. And in the 3, we're going to see Shiny Pants probably losing to Antfall here. Antfall just seems like he might be the better player in this moment. And then in the 4, I'm afraid to say Mako is probably going to take it over Medusa's. It's unfortunate, but it's going to happen. And in the 5, Silver is going to take it over Saku. Silver isn't going to let anything get past him. And Saku is going to try to do the same. It's probably going to go to 5 games and be super intense. It'd be something worth having on stream. But I think Silver is going to edge it out over Saku, and we're going to see the Burninators take it 3-2 over Nosdormu by the skin of their teeth.
Alright. Guess it's down to me now.
It is down to you.
Alright, yeah, I'm going to agree with Ron in the 1. It's kind of, Ron's a hard-bladed bet against.
Do we just cast a Chris Ron?
Maybe. Sage, I'm going to agree with you. I don't think Donde goes down without, putting up a hell of a fight, especially, both of these players really want to be, get the win for their teams, because that means, they have the honor of getting to play No Pros here in the final next week. But in the end, I do think Little Harthy pulled it out. 3 seed, I think we'll get a handful. 4, I'm giving to Mako, and 5, I'm going to actually go to Saku.
So you're giving it to Nosdormu, 3-2?
Yes. Yes.
Wow. You cheeky bastard. Why am I rooting for the Burninator so hard? It's because Ron is on there, and I love Ron. Ron is one of my favorite people in the whole world right now. So, Ron, we're going to beat your ass in the finals, but, man, I hope we see you there.
Alright, should
Say the matchup nobody cares about now?
Yeah.
Shut up.
All right,
you got
Ted.
2 people in here that care
Ted
about
is
it.
the only person who has a stake in this matchup. Lead us through this.
And go for it, Ted.
Alright, 1 seed, Icicles versus PWE. Dorlax, 4 seed, Hockey versus Posca.
You're cutting out for me. Is he cutting out for anybody else?
I like the
Yeah.
Yep, he's cutting out.
He's absolutely cutting out. I was just hoping it was just on my end.
Sorry.
Somebody else do it then.
One more time, Ted, please. You go ahead and try one more time. Just
Alright.
speak clearly and enunciate your words.
Alright, am I better now?
Yes.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, alright. The 1, we have Icicles and Skip. 2, Yellow Dart and PWE. 3, Starwax and Disc. 4, Hockey Boys and Posca. 5, Sage and Electabuzz.
That was great. Sorry. Go ahead.
Alright, so I guess I'll lead it off for predictions.
Yeah.
Screw you, Sage. 5-0 no pros here.
That's a good prediction. I could get behind that.
qUAZ, would you like to go next?
Sure, I'll go next. So typically I would just say full blind faith into Skittles. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna say blind faith into Skittles on this one. I don't like this Rogue brain from Icicles. I just feel like Rogue is not in a good place right now.
That's why you're not in playoffs.
I didn't.
I try my hardest, man.
I didn't need Rogue though to face you.
Ooh.
Only needed Druid.
Exactly. Although there's no Druid brain from either of these either, so. Anyways, and then you know what? AgentPWE, you got this one over Yellow Dart. And then Starlights beats Disco, Hockey Boys beats Posca, and Sage beats Electabuzz.
Oof.
Seems about
Hate
right.
to hear it.
So it's gonna be 3-2 Dead Legend, I think.
I don't think we even have to waste the time getting Sage's thoughts, as we already know what they're going to be.
Do we still want to go over them though? I mean, I'll go last.
Go
That's
ahead.
fine.
No.
Go ahead.
All right.
No, Pee-wee, you're the guest. I want you to go before me.
All right, so I say that Dad Legend loses 0-20. They take the DQ loss on each one because they're so afraid.
That is bold.
That's a pretty bold take.
Even though Yellow Dart and I already confirmed we're going to be on stream, he's going to last second no show and give me the urge. They will give me the leave the THL scene forever dub.
That is super bold.
So hard that we leave forever. That is the boldest take I think I've ever heard.
I love it.
But realistically,
yeah,
I'll try and run through this. So Skittles and Isocles or Icicles are pronounced a million different ways.
Icicles.
I think that's happening in 10 minutes, and their classes are in.
Oh damn!
And our predictions for classes were predictions. I'm gonna say that. And yeah.
So you predicted both sides would bring wanky shit?
Sure.
Okay.
I know Skittles said he was gonna win, so obviously I have to. So Skittles wins. I slapped Yellow Dart last time, and I'll just do it again.
Oh.
I think I won 3-0 in like 10 or 15 minutes. Disco, I don't know. Disco puts in a lot of work going into the pre-game, but so assuming he gets the good class matchups, unlike last week, Disco wins. Pasca likes to go up 2-1 or 2-0 and then lose, which is unfortunate. And so I hope he's not watching, but I think that might happen again. So Pasca loses.
Wow.
And then Electabuzz beats Sage 3-0.
Oh, okay.
Yep. That's it. No pros
Right.
for the one.
All right. We heard from Pee-wee here, and now we're going to hear from me. Icicles versus Skittles. You said it's happening in 10 minutes and 8 minutes, my bad. Well, unfortunately for you, Icicles just has Skittles' number. It's going down. And after that, the rest of them is just going to be a domino effect. Yellow Dart is going to clap you like you've never been clapped before. Starlax is going to show Disco. He's going to dance. It's going to be a dance-off on the disco floor, and Disco is going to be put to shame. And then in the floor, we're going to see Hockey completely stomp on Pasca, like you said. He's probably going to go up 1-0 and then just lose in the reverse. And then I'm just going to stomp all over Electabuzz like I did last time. It's going to be a 5-0 sweep.
All right, so I know I've said this a lot tonight, but God, I really hope you guys lose.
You don't sound salty at all, Ted.
I just want Sage to shut up next week.
Well, you're in luck, because if I do lose, then maybe I just won't be back.
Oh.
All right, no.
So extra incentive for us to win.
Yeah. I'll be so salty, I just never come back. I'll be gone forever. You're welcome, Ted.
No, are you talking about from Saloon or from THL?
THL, forever and ever.
Life.
Wow. From life, Jesus.
Oh, yeah, I just get found in my room with this got real dark real fast.
Too far.
It's got real dark real fast. No, I'm not gonna leave THL. All right, look, if we lose next week, I'll be back. All right, I'm just joking. All right, y'all have a good laugh. I'm sorry. Sorry, I took that too far.
It's okay. Dad Legend proved that they're beatable. They're on a one lose. They're on a one lose streak, and we're on a 1 win streak. So basically, we win.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
So, does anyone in chat have any questions for Agent PWE or
Anyone in chat, aka Ron Mexico?
Or myself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So there is 8 people.
Ron.
Thank you very much. We run a very successful show here.
I have a feeling it's all of us plus Ron multiple times.
You know what?
I love Ron.
You could be right about that.
Did Ron have a question? I want to answer his question.
Oh, Disco's in here.
Disco is in here.
That's true. Disco isn't here. Disco, you win. Every time.
I mean, that wasn't the one that you said was going to lose.
No, you're right, exactly. It's Pasca. He's I'm gonna not say that.
Disco's like clipping it right now. He's just like going in, doing the clip, putting your team in the team chat. Like
Pasca's recently blessed me with a special colored name in the No Pros Discord, so I can't say anything bad.
You know, Donde recently blessed me with a purple name in the THL Discord, and
Yeah,
I feel very special.
He can't say anything bad about you either.
Yeah.
what is your purple name?
It means
Just
I'm
for
a content
content.
creator.
Oh, spicy.
It was really nice. Dante didn't. I mean, my name's Purple, but he also gave me the role of Hero Series Commissioner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the Discord,
Congratulations, Ted.
thank you. So, sorry, it's the official role is Hero Commish, sorta. So we're working on it.
So what you're saying is you're essentially our hat.
Except
Or
better.
hero.
It's a better.
Love you, Arhat.
That's a bold statement.
That's probably one of the hottest dates we've had on Saloon.
Okay, so hot takes. I think our hat is Rankalytics.
Our
So
hats.
are we getting into this?
Is our hat smart enough to be Rankalytics? Or is
Wow,
he too
yes.
smart? Is he too smart to be Rankalytics?
We can get into this after the show.
I mean, we still got 4 minutes. We got time to kill.
Hold on, we have a question. Disco asking any predictions of who wins it all. You know, honestly, I think it's too close between 3 teams to call. Like,
Yeah. Dad Legend not in no.
yeah, of course.
Of course not.
It's too close between No Pros here, Nostrum, and Burn Neighbors to call.
Who is
You guys are just rude.
So, like, honestly, this is anyone's playoff.
Yep.
Like,
Except Dead Legend.
no, I think that Legend has a shot. If they can win this week, it wouldn't surprise me to see them win next week as well.
Well, I would like to say a bold take from qUAZ. If they can win this week and they can win next week, I think they're going to win it all.
Exactly. Like, what? That's how you win
I think if they
games.
lose, they won't win. I can tell you one thing about Rankalytics is it's probably not me. So if that helps you at all.
So, like, we've seen my analytical skills. It's definitely not me.
Yeah, and I'm just going to say it's definitely not me because I'd be doing it about a hero and not Legacy.
Maybe that's just your guys, Ted. Maybe you just appear to be so invested that you just appear to be so invested in Hero Series that you secretly have a chat.
So we're just going to talk about who we think Rankalytics is. You know, our hat did suggest that we do a not that us personally do a tier list on who we think Rankalytics is, but just in general, right? And I was thinking, like, what would that tier list even look like? And for me, it would be our hat at the top. I think it is very solidly our hat. His misdirection just doesn't. He's too clever, right? He tries to be so clever, and that just makes me think he's Rankalytics even more. Who do y'all think he is?
Holy shit, Rob.
Who's saying Liquidox is not Rankalytics? Ron.
Oh,
Ron. Oh wait, never mind. We figured it out. Ron.
Yeah,
Rankalytics.
mystery solved.
He is also Disco. So
Yeah.
Do you have the Twitch chat open, Sage?
No.
Here, I posted it in the group chat.
7 accounts.
That was really funny.
That was beautiful.
Okay, so Ron Mexico said, for those at home that weren't here, he said, "Time to come clean, guys. Me and my 7 accounts, including Disco, are Wrinkolytics." All right, so that's him
official.
coming clean. So we know who Wrinkolytics is now. There's no more mystery behind the name. We know that it is Ron Mexico and Disco and his other 6 accounts.
No, because Ron Mexico is secretly Disco as well. So it's Ron Mexico and his 7 other accounts that include Disco.
Including Disco.
Yeah.
So it appear that Medusa's is also Ron Mexico, according to who's in chat.
Yes.
So Ron Mexico is just 2 different playoff teams. All at
No,
once.
Medusa's and Ron are on the same team. Sounds kind of sus to me.
Sounds pretty sus to me as well.
I mean, like, yeah. How do we think that players are beating other players that they're not supposed to? Like some hosts sweeping other hosts.
Because you guys are also Ron Mexico? Both of you? All of you?
Yeah, we are literally all Ron Mexico. I think we've devolved into, you know, those
sound
weird
like Ron.
late night talk shows?
Yeah,
I think we've devolved into one of those now.
we very well may have.
That's fine. I'm okay with this.
This is the definition of Saloon.
Guys, we somehow figured out how to fill an extra 30 minutes of time.
We did.
Just by being dumbasses.
Yes.
Yep.
Works for me.
Just letting me talk and talk and talk until you couldn't say it anymore.
Do you know what's crazy? If there's still another
What?
week of THL, of Hero Series, for, like, regular season,
What are we doing next? When are we doing awards? Is what I'm really
it's
curious
usually on the
about.
championship stream. So it'll be not next week, but the week after.
Yes.
Okay, so next week, what are we doing next week? We're just doing semifinals?
Finals.
Finals.
Finals, it usually involves the captains of the 2 teams.
Yeah, it's usually a giant spectacle.
So that'll be Yellow Dart and Silver Teapox?
No, it will be Pasca and Donde.
Wow, we have very different ideas of what's going to go down, don't we?
Yes. Also, I really hope he gets those.
I've noticed.
I was just going to say
Like,
that Ted has joined the ranks of a 2 seed.
After I got done doing my predictions, nobody else said their predictions. I'm just assuming that it's just like 5-0 against us from everybody else. Is that what I'm getting?
Oh,
We
we
all
all
did
went
this before you.
first, Sage.
We did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Correct.
that explains a lot to me right now. Okay. I'm an idiot. It's okay.
That's it, guys. That's the stream. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, love you guys.
Bye.
But anyways, if you guys like THL content, catch Heart Center tomorrow, where I believe they're going through their final player power rankings.
No, I don't think they do because they want to save like the number 1 for the awards.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't think they usually do final player power because they don't want to give away who wins MVP.
I wonder who the number 1 will be. I know who I would choose.
I mean, I know who I would choose.
I too know who I would choose. Can we talk about
Who's it gonna
how
be?
there is 5 players in the top 2 seeds that are 7 and 2?
Are there?
There is.
Are there?
Yeah, there's 2 in the 1 and 3 in the 2.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Those guys are insane. Who is that? Who all is it? Let's give him a shout out.
Blue Spartan of ATL 7 and 2. Dusharmo Team Manoyo team 7-2. AgentPWE 7-2. The Big Ted 7-2. Lil Harthy 7-2.
Yeah, because technically I finished out the season as a 2 seed because I jumped up from the 4 to the 2 after last week.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
At the beginning of the season, Skittles and I were like 180 PR apart, and then I ended up passing him, which he enjoyed.
Did he enjoy
But now
it?
he gets. He did. He wanted me to take the one after losing the Isocles.
Is that why he lost 5 games in a row to start the season?
He wanted to like quit, but then he's like, "Oh sweet, I'm in the 2. I won't quit." So that
sounds like
good.
me in Legacy.
I chose the perfect time to overtake him
Before
he left the team.
I was gonna say, kind of sounded like Copper telling, "I want to quit." Oh wait, I won. Never mind, I'm back.
So after Ad Center, Thursdays is Tavern Talk. They just submitted something in the Legacy Series chat about playoff predictions for the viewers. So make sure you go check that out. And then Friday, we got Friday Night Fights. Do we have any word on that at all?
I don't believe so.
No, we
I want to say Disco said he was looking into doing Friday stream. I don't know if that's happening.
Yeah, I thought there was somebody on my Legacy team that said they were going to be on stream on Friday. Hold on, let me check that real quick. Yeah, Boozosaur said he'll be against he might be on Friday on stream. So he doesn't have a time yet. But
Disco also says 9 p.m. Eastern on stream.
Okay. And then Saturday we have. Oh, this is up to date. Okay. Saturday we have Saturday Showdown or Salty Saturday with Super Murloc taking on Siege in Legacy. And then Sunday, I'm casting with hopefully another guest, Yellow Dart and AgentPWE at 9 p.m.
Do you need a guest on Sunday? Because I might be able to do it.
Always.
I need to. Like I can't commit just yet, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm in the same scenario. I can't commit, but I should be.
So like, if we can get like a Saloon cast, that'd be tight.
I think I'll cast.
Yeah, you'll cast.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just put us through your
make
thought
sure
process.
Yeah, just make sure I can see Yellow Dart's hand, so I can like cast properly. And yeah, I think it'll work out.
Okay. Well, we'll make sure we absolutely do anything but that.
Okay, sounds good.
I mean, it's gonna be sweet when we get to when Sage gets to cast that after his team's already eliminated.
Yeah, no.
I will
we agree.
fight you, Ted.
Meme decks. If there's no chance of one of us winning, we'll be meme decks only, like Super Murloc and whoever they played last week. Yeah, Hockey last week.
Hockey.
Similar thing will go down if it's not close.
That's cool. All right. Well, thank you for joining us for Saloon tonight. I know we ran a couple minutes over, but like it wouldn't be a Saloon if we didn't scuff it up.
Mm-hmm.
Have a great night.
It's been a real pleasure, guys, and thank you for tuning in.